Hi everyone, this is Michelle from the Allendale Library, and today we are going to be doing a macrame project. I know sometimes when people think of macrame, they think of, my grandma used to do this, and she had so many hanging plants in her house, but this is definitely not your grandma's macrame. There's so many different things that you can do with macrame. The example I have here is a beautiful wall hanging. I've seen jewelry made out of macrame, coasters, all kinds of different things that you can do with macrame. So the supplies that you'll need for today's project is a 12-inch dowel, long dowel, 12-inch long, and this one in particular is 3/8 of an inch. If you don't have any dowels, you can use a piece of wood or a branch that you find out on your nature walk. I also have about a 2-foot long piece of yarn that we're going to attach to the dowel. A couple of command hooks. If you don't have command hooks, you can use some tape, like painter's tape that's not going to rip the paint off of your wall. Or if you don't have painter's tape, if you only have like duct tape or something, I would suggest maybe using it like on your window or the back of a door or something. But again, anything that, just use something that's not going to rip off paint or a finish off of anything. So last but not least, we have the macrame cord. And for this project, we are going to need 8 pieces of this cord, and each piece is going to be 5 feet long. So let's go ahead and get started. Now this example here is a super easy pattern that we're going to be using. There's only going to be 2 different knots that we're going to be using. The first one is going to be the reverse Lark's head knot, and we're also going to be using the alternating square knot. So let me go ahead and put this up here. There we are. I just find that it's easier to hang it on something, so then I have that resistance when I'm working on my project here. So we're going to go ahead and put the cords on. So what I need for you to do is to fold the cords in half, okay? And we're going to take the end that is folded like that. And this is the reverse Lark's head knot that we're doing right now. So you can take this, slip it behind your dowel here, and then put your fingers through the loop there and bring in the other part of the cord, okay? And then we're going to gently pull it tighter, just like that, okay? So we have 7 more that we need to do here, so let's quickly go ahead and do that. Again, we're going to double up our cord, or fold it in half, I should say, and then take the folded end here. I'm going to slip it behind the dowel here. Take our fingers and we're going to grab the other part of the cord. And again, gently go ahead and pull it tight. Just like so. Okay, so let's keep going here. You can use different colored cord if you want. The most popular is this color, which is kind of just a natural color. You can also use super thick yarn if you'd like, or other materials. There's that. So I have seen people using beads along in their designs, incorporated in their designs. Really your imagination is the limit as far as what you'd like to incorporate in your patterns and your projects. Maybe ribbon, who knows? I've never used ribbon for this, but there's always a first for something, right? And again, we're going to go ahead and double that cord up, or fold it, I should say. I keep saying doubling, but we're not doubling. We're folding it in half there. Making sure that the ends are matched up, just like so. Like that. And I'll go ahead and get this one on here too. Okay, looks like you got a couple more left to do. And you can pause this video at any time if you need to get caught up. It's been a really long time since I've done macrame. I did macrame with my mom in my teenage years, and it's been quite a while. So I thought this would be a fun project to do, to bring back some. All right, now I have all 8 of my cords on my dowel. And so the next step is that we're going to break them down into groups of 2. So we should have 4 groups of 2 with about an inch-ish space in between each group. Okay. All right. So this is the start of our design. So now we're going to be using the alternating square knots. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the first group here, and we're going to take the 2 innermost cords. So you got one here on the one side, and you got one over here on this side. So we're going to take this cord, which is on my right, we're going to put it over the front just like so. Okay, I think you guys can see. And then we're going to take the left one and we're going to put it underneath. So now my right cord, the tail of it, I am going to bring right through, just like so, on that loop, okay? And then the tail of my left cord, I'm going to bring right through, okay? And then go ahead and pull it tighter. Okay. So that's the first half of the alternating square knot. So now we're going to do the reverse. So my left cord, I'm going to have it on the front, making a loop. And then my right cord is going to go underneath. Okay, just like so. And then again, I'm going to take the tail, this is of my right cord, and put it right through the loop here. Okay. And then take the tail of my left cord and put it right through this loop here. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and tighten it up. Okay, so now we have our first square knot. So we're going to continue with each of the groups to do that, okay? So again, we're taking the 2 innermost cords and putting them together. And take your right cord, and this goes in the front, and then your left cord goes right here in the back. And then again, we're going to take the tail and have it come right through that loop. Okay? we'll go ahead and tighten that up. I'm going to loosen up just a little, just so that these kind of match up. So again, we're not done yet. We only did half of our alternating square knots. So then now we take our left cord, make a loop right in front there on the cords, okay? And then we're going to take our right cord, put it in the back. And then again, we're going to go ahead and pull those ends right through, just like so. And then we're going to go ahead and tighten that up again. Okay. All right. We'll go on to the next one and do the very same thing, okay? So again, we're taking our two innermost cords, putting the right one in front, putting the left one in the back there, taking the ends and pulling them through the loop. Okay, to make that, and then we're going to go ahead and tighten that up. Okay, so again, we're only halfway done with our knot. So this time we'll take our left cord, put it in the front here, just like so. Take our right cord, put it in the back to make a little bit of a loop there. Take the ends, put them right through the loop there, just like so. Okay. All right, then we're going to go ahead and tighten that up again. Okay, so now we have our other knot here. So we got one more to do, okay? So again, take the two innermost cords, put them together, okay? And then we're going to take our right cord, make a little bit of a loop there, put it on the front of the cord, the two cords that are together, okay? And then we take our left cord and we put it right behind those two cords. And then we'll take the end and we put it right through that loop there, okay? And then take the other one here and put that right through the loop and then tighten it up. Okay, so again, we're only halfway done, so let's go ahead and finish up this knot. Again, take your left cord and make a loop on the front there, and then take your right cord and make a loop on the back, just like so. Take the end, put it right through that loop, and then again the other one. And then let's go ahead and tighten that up, okay? All right. So now we have our square knots. And the alternating piece of this is that this is where it gets a little tricky. So let's see what the instructions say. Okay, so now we take the two outermost cords, or excuse me, so this is the outermost of this group, and this cord is the outermost of this group. So these are going to be our middle. And then we take this cord here, and then the next one over, and we just do the same thing like we did before. So we take the right cord, put it here, make a loop, okay? Take our left cord and also make a loop, okay? And pull those ends right through the loop there. Okay. And then go ahead and tighten that up, okay? Now, when you tighten up this one, you're going to want to leave just a little bit of space there. So, you don't want it all the way up. Just enough to have a little bit of space there, okay? So let's go ahead and finish up this one, okay? So we did the right under, so now we're going to do the left, or the right over, I'm sorry. Now we're going to do the left over and the right under, okay? So we got our loops. This is from the left cord, and put it right through that loop there, okay? And this is from the right cord. I'm going to go ahead and put that through there. Okay, just like so. And then we're going to go ahead and tighten that up, okay? So this is technically row 2. Row 1 was the square knots that we had done, okay? Row 2, and this is what makes it the alternating square knot, is that it's not directly underneath, that it's offset. So okay, and there we have it. We have our alternating square knot there. So the next one, same thing, okay? I'm just gonna push this a little bit closer here. So we're gonna take the two outermost cords just like this, okay? And we're gonna use those as our middle, and then we take the next cord over, just like so. Take your right cord, make a little loop, and that one goes in the front, okay? And then you take your left cord right behind, make a loop, and then we're going to put our ends right through the loops again. Okay, go ahead and tighten that up. And then again, leave a little bit of space. Okay, and now we do it in reverse. Take your left cord and that's going to go in front here and make a loop. And take your right cord and make a loop in the back. Okay, just like so. And then we take the ends again to put them right through the loops. And go ahead and tighten that up. And also, one thing I wanted to mention too while you're tightening up your square knots is to try to keep your middle pieces as flat and untwisted as possible. So then you're going to have that nice knot there, okay? So here's our last alternating knot here. So again, two innermost, okay? And then we're going to take the next pieces over. So I've got my right cord here that goes right in the front there, making a loop again. And again, your left one that goes right behind. And take the tail of each one right through the loops here. And again, go ahead and tighten that up, okay? All right. So again, we're only halfway done with the knot. Let's go ahead and finish up this knot. And take your left cord, make a loop in front, take your right cord, and make a loop in the back. And then again, take your ends and pull them right through the loops there. And then go ahead and tighten that up. All right. So we have our knots, okay? And so this is our first row, and then this is our second row. So now we're going to do our third row, which is going to be the same as the first row. So again, we take our two innermost cords here, okay? And then we have our right cord and our left cord. So take your right cord, put it right in the front there, make a loop. Left cord, make a loop in the back. And then again, we're putting our ends right through the loops. Okay, and then go ahead and tighten that up. And then again, we're not finished with it, so let's go ahead and finish that up. So again, your left cord is going to go right in front, making a loop. And then your right cord is going to go in the back, making a loop. And take the ends and put them right through each other here. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and tighten that up. Okay. All right. So then now we're going to go on to the next one here. So we're going to deal with these four cords. Okay. So these two right here are going to be our middle. And then again, you take your right cord, make a loop on the front, just like so. Okay. Take your left cord and put it in the back, making a loop. And then again, you take your ends and then you put them right through the loops there. Okay. And then we go ahead and tighten that up, okay? And then again, we're only halfway through our knot, so let's go ahead and finish this one up. Okay. Just like so. And then again, we'll go ahead and tighten that up. So in the beginning of the video, I had mentioned that it had been a while since I've done macrame. And there are some great YouTube videos on how to do these knots. I had to watch a couple and I did a lot of pausing because like I said, it had been so long since I'd done macrame. So again, we're going to go ahead and use these two cords here as our inner cords. And then our outer cord. Just like so. And then again, take our right cord, make a loop in the front here. Take our left cord and make a loop in the back. And then our ends right through those loops. And tighten that up. Starting to look pretty good, huh? All right, so again, we're not done yet. Let's go ahead and finish up that knot, okay? making those loops, putting the ends through. For me, I like doing these kind of projects because they're repetitive, and it sticks in my brain a little bit better. Alright, we're going to get this tightened up here. Alright, looking good. Now we just have one more in here. Again, taking these two cords here. And then we got our right cord and our left cord, okay? So one more time here. Making those loops. Okay. Put the ends right through there. Through the loops there. Okay, just like that. And we tighten it up. Okay. And again, let's go ahead and finish that knot, okay? So we take our left cord, put it in the front, right cord in the back, ends through the loop here. And then we'll go ahead and tighten that up. Okay. All right. Looking pretty good here. Okay, so we got 3 rows done. So now the next row, I'm looking at the directions here. So row 4, it says to skip 2 cords, work 3 square knots, and then skip 2 cords. Okay, so we're gonna skip these 2, okay? And then we're gonna take these 4 cords here, okay? So we've got our 2 innermost cords, and then again we're gonna go ahead and make those square knots. So again, we're gonna make a loop in the front with our right one, a loop in the back with our left one, and pull those ends right through the loops. Okay? And then we're gonna tighten that up. There we go. And then go ahead and finish that knot. Got my ends going through my loops here. And I'm going to go ahead and tighten that up. Okay. So then we're going to go ahead and do another square knot. So look to gather up the next 4 cords here. Okay. So I've got my 2 innermost cords, and then I've got my right and my left one here. And then again, we're making that loop, putting the right one in the front and the left one in the back, and pulling those ends right through those loops. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and tighten that up. There we go. Let's go ahead and finish the knot. Put my ends right through the loops here. Okay, and go ahead and tighten that up. Alright, and then here's our last alternating square knot for this one. Again, we're going to take the next 4 cords, take the 2 innermost here, put those together, and then we have our right and our left cords. And then let's go ahead and make our knot. All right, and go ahead and tighten that up. There we go. And let's go ahead and finish up that knot. So we got our left cord over the front here, and then our right cord over the back. Put the ends right through the loops. And go ahead and tighten it up. Okay. So that's row 4. And then for row 5, it says to skip 4 cords, work 2 sinnets, which means it's 2 square knots right below each other. And then it says skip 4 cords. So let's see. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we have our 4 cords here. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and take the 2 innermost here. And then again, we're just going to go ahead and make that square knot one more time. Okay.